Everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over the Titanic tutorial, and because during my recording was cutting out, and I don't know why my audio was very low in that video. I could barely hear it, so I'm going to go over it today. So we're going to quickly head down to one of the floors. It's right around, I'm not mistaken, nope, okay, so right around here. I'm playing the video right now. So over here is where the kitchen is, and I was saying that once you're done here, once you're done adding the interior, sorry, not the interior, the structure of the first deck of the Titanic. I'd said there's like missing floors up here, right? So there's like missing floors up here. I told you y'all would fill it out. I told y'all I'll be right back when I'm done filling out the wooden planks, because y'all got confused, like, why did you fill the floor without telling us, which I did. I had some problems with the audio and realized, so when I realized this, now it was too late to do it, so I'm gonna go over key specific things. So right here, we were working on this finish the structure. I told you guys to finish the roofing while I quickly plan out the other decks on top. So that's one of the resolved solutions. After we got here, I told y'all to paint the floor. So yeah, and look at the tutorial. This is Titanic tutorial part 3, and one was, I don't know how to end it now. So yeah. Yo, one of them commented, is his name is Basic6642. He said, what are you meant to add on the deck below, because you skipped the whole deck. So right now I just explained what you were supposed to do. So essentially, after you're done with this deck that's on top of the cabins, you're supposed to fill it out with wooden planks, because I told you I want to get it back with the video cut out. So then after that, you fill it out with this deck color, and you should be finished with the first deck. Then you move on to the second deck and copy the exact same stuff, and so on and so forth. Alright, so that's one of the issues resolved here. So the time there's work on this. Oh crap. Yeah. So that's one of the issues resolved. I think one of the issues is somebody had a loading issue on the stern. He was working on the hull. He sent me an image, like there's like missing support beams, stuff like that. He probably was loading the ship, but then he saved the ship while it was loading, because when you save a ship while it's loading, it's gonna look unfinished. And he probably did that, which completely ruined the entire structure of the hull and superstructure. So that's another issue. Don't save while your build is loading. Otherwise, you'll have issues, and you have to go and find the puzzle pieces again and put them back together. I think part 1. There was an issue with part 1. This template should look like something like this as your home. So it should be looking like a home. Sure, you can just
look what I did for the front of the ship. Copy it.
So around that point, my audio cut out, and I was putting in some voice generators thing. For some reason, I didn't do that for the other Titanic build tutorial, because I don't know why it didn't work. So I was testing it before I recorded the final parts of the Titanic tutorial. Now there should be like voice AS to tell you what to do.
Time 1 by 2 wedge placing.
Yeah, for the upper hull here, for the black one, you're supposed to go 6 layers. Then on that sixth layer, you paint the sixth layer with a golden paint, and then paint the rest black with this black color. So it's 30, 30, 30. And then for this one, it's 150. I don't use that color anymore. I use a darker red for my house. This is an older tutorial mechanism. Yeah. Then over here, you're supposed to copy the diagram of the hull of the midsection, and then painted the exact same colors as we did for the bow. Same thing with the stern, but instead of the ending being the same as the bow, it would be this shape, the stern. So yeah. And there wasn't any propeller issues at that time, so yeah, the pontoon balancing mechanism, yes. Unfortunately, I cannot fix the problem with the balancing method of the ship. It may or may not have to get redone. I was trying it with the Britannic. It wouldn't work properly. It's maybe because the sheer amount of weight that's on top of this. Because 1, 2, 3, and 4 decks top versus a 6-layer vessel is kind of difficult, and the lack of helium and stuff like that wouldn't make the ship float. So the ship had problems balancing. So it would balance. I mean, at a certain way, if you kept flipping the ship and just anchoring it, that the way it would balance it. If you didn't have pontoons, it wouldn't balance properly. Or if you tried to use balance, and I'm not sure how that would work at that time I was recording the video. So, yeah. What else here? What else? Some key things to realize. I did ask y'all to put the details in the ship when I was doing the interior and stuff like that. You were supposed to copy what I was supposed to be doing, but since the audio was being crappy, it wasn't like clear what you guys were supposed to do, and y'all were clueless. So here you were supposed to add some deck anchorage and cargo hold and stuff like that. Here you were supposed to add some cargo cranes and stuff like that, and you were at the mast, the crow's nest, and the funnels. And basically all the exterior details, it's because it's merged with the exterior and interior. It's not merged, well, it's a separate tutorial, but you get what I mean. Over here's a third-class staircase where it's just a staircase. We built 3 layers of, three whole entire decks of stairs, and then third-class staircase. Here you get the poop deck. Sail the ship. There's a docking bridge. Its main purpose in the Titanic was to help like moor the ship to the dock. If in case you're wondering for these stripes on the ships, Titanic, for example, these are called. For some reason, I call them shipping lanes. They're actually service lines. For some reason, they put on those ships. And at the back of the ship, I'm gonna put this registration of why it's really ship. But once I get one in the future time, once I completely build a completely new and reborn Titanic, it's gonna be different. It's not gonna have the same hull color. It's gonna be changed slightly. The funnels will be changed. Lightlets will be more lightlets instead of the current ones we have. A lot easier or something like that. Lights will be added. More proper lighting to the ship. And this grand circus here is gonna get fixed. This is not staying. It won't be staying like this forever. I will try my best to make this specific ship right now go at least 2 blocks here, or maybe even 3. At least like the maximum of the plot, like the max width of the plot. Trying to make it wider so I can properly build the ship. That's my next. And then I'll be close the Titanic. We're gonna be only interior, and then I'll try to make a tutorial convert these interiors later on the ship here. I'm gonna spawn it in. Uh-oh. That's weird. Why did it shut down? What the hell? Oh. That's why. Probably for the server I was in right now, probably my server has insufficient funds. Probably the server that I was just in right now probably didn't have enough funds to support the private server, so he has to renew. I think the membership expired. That's crazy. I mean, it is plain crazy, so what do you expect? Yeah, mostly for the details, I would recommend to pay attention here. If I were to skip some parts in the video, that means I told you guys to fill it out or do this, do that in the video. So y'all don't get confused the next time y'all watch the tutorial. Hopefully, tutorial. So if there's any skits, cuts, or missing information, your answer will be here in this specific video talking about the Titanic Walk. About skipping videos, that make sure that you guys are supposed to fill it out once I cut a certain section of the video. So, and once your Titanic is fully finished, it should look like this. And if it's a bit different, if y'all made the interiors different, that's totally okay with me. During the variation of the video, I said your interiors don't have to be a replica of mine. You can choose to see what you personally think is a important detail. Crappy buttons. Yeah, I'm not on my computer here, so it's gonna be kind of crappy. But yeah, you hope you get the main idea of what I'm trying to do here. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Where's TT's there, so I should be able to do this. Excuse the mess. Yeah, please excuse my mess, please. Hopefully nothing passes. So we're gonna get rid of the whistle. We're gonna fold the ship. My folding at that time was completely different. It was RF. Now I changed to F and R. So yeah, now the ship is slipping. That's okay because I'm gonna fix it later. Put the mast, turn off the horns. Titanic only has one whistle working at the front. The other whistles were dummies. So I'm gonna have to flip the ship so I can perfectly get it aligned. Yeah, the balancing was not great on this thing. At that time, I didn't know how to balance it properly until Malty here helped me get an idea on how to balance a ship. I'm gonna remove the crests that were on the ship. I anchored the ship. Hop out so you don't see the mess of the buttons. Nope. Okay. At the end of the part 7 tutorial, your Titanic was supposed to look like this. Yeah, it's supposed to should sail properly, but yeah. And I mean, there's some parts of the ship that looks kind of realistic. I mean, here, where the four massive funnels on the ship, and people would walk and take pictures of the funnels. Over here, I tried to replicate like the textures of funnel, but yeah, it's not. It wasn't as good as it used to do here on the ship. But hope you guys can get a full understanding on what the ship Titanic was when I was first doing it. These here are called ventilators. They're supposed to vent all the vent stuff from the ship. That's not. These are all the ships up here have various levels of ventilation because in a ship, you will need a heck ton of ventilation, especially when you're out in sea. People can get nausea, sick disease, and whatnot. We don't know. I mean, we don't want that on a ship, so that's where you have a bunch of ventilators on ship to keep the ship inside ventilated, heated, and cooled. Yeah. So I mean. Titanic should be full with interiors, and this is how it's supposed to float. Yeah, I can't really tell you much, but yeah, that's how the original design of the Titanic is supposed to look like. I mean, it does look good on mobile, PC. I'm not sure about. I mean, you kind of get an idea how it's supposed to look like. It looks beautiful though. Yeah. Once I get it wider, a longer Titanic, it's gonna look better than this one. I guarantee you this is not what you're gonna see. This is gonna be changed. Sorry guys, I'm talking and all that crap, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this walkthrough. If you guys did have any issues, please suggest the comments down below and I'll go over it in a separate video. Once I have my stuff back, I can continue with the SS Star on the tutorial, finish that off, and start building the lace. The Minecraft thing and the new channel stuff is going to be halted for a little while. Until I get my stuff back and prepare the things ready. And get the things ready, then I'll be able to do so. But for now, they're currently halted at the plant. So yeah, hope this video was helpful. If you guys didn't understand, please comment down below and I'll answer it in the Q&A. So yeah, that's how your ship's supposed to look like at the end of the tutorial. Anyways, guys, if this video was helpful, please make sure to leave a like, maybe subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.